Hello guys, my name is Victoria Pavlov. I'm the Photoshop artist. Welcome to my studio. How are you this Wednesday, guys? Again, same question, but I'm really interested to know what are you planning to do today? What is your creativity level for today? If you have nothing in your mind, I will give you some food for your creativity. Today, guys, we will work in Adobe Illustrator. We will create very basic coffee cup. Why coffee cup? Because it's a morning and I love coffee. So I decided, why not? And this tutorial will be for beginners. Yes, this week is all about beginners. If you work with Illustrator before, if you in advanced level, still stay with me. Maybe you will learn something. Who knows? So, guys, where are you, my beginners? Join me. Let's start. I will switch to my desktop camera just like this, and as you can see, I have opened Adobe Illustrator and also I have created a simple document. As I said just a second ago, it's everything about our beginners, so it will be not so deep, and I will show to you the easiest way of creating basic illustration in Adobe Illustrator. I have one layer, default layer. What I will do right now, guys, I will switch to my let's see, where is it? I will switch to ellipse tool. I will specify red color, fill red color, and I don't need a stroke. So I will ask Illustrator, Illustrator, I don't need have a stroke color. Hello guys, hello behance. So good to see you here, guys. So I have selected my ellipse tool and I will create this very simple shape, just like that. I will reposition it. It's our cup base. Now, guys, what I will do, I will switch to pen tool and I will click on this curvature point, and just like this. Guys, I will be periodically look at this monitor because there I have my reference image. You can create your cup from imagination, or you can use any image for your reference image, or you can use cup, real cup. It's up to you. So, and now I will switch back to selection tool and I will resize my cup. I will make it a little bit taller and I will move it to the left side, just like that. Now I will lock my layer. Yes, guys, if you just started working with Illustrator, I will recommend you to lock your layers just in case. It's easier and you will have less frustrations with moving some layers or applying unwanted changes, modifications. So just lock some layer you're not working with. And now I will create a new empty layer on top of this layer. I will switch back to my ellipse tool, and guys, I will use same red color but with darker shade, slightly darker shade, and I will create this simple form, just like that. Using selection tool, I will move it up and I will resize it. Now, guys, we have very nice shape, but we have one small, not perfect detail in here. We have a top, our top shape is not aligned as I wanted. So what I will do, I will switch to curvature tool. Yes, my favorite tool in Illustrator, and I will drag it up. What I did, I simply select top curvature point and I drag it out. I will select right now curvature point which is close to me, and I will drag it up just like that, and sides as well. Easy, right, guys? And maybe something like this. Now I like this shape. I will lock this shape, this layer. Yes, guys, remember we talked about this, lock your layers. And I will switch back to my ellipse tool, and I will use white color for fill, or you can use any color you like. Guys, everything is up to you. Remember, it's your creation. And using simple shape, I will create this ellipse just like that. And again, I will switch back to curvature tool, and I will drag this curvature point up just a little bit like this. Perfect. And maybe this one I will move close to the camera, just like this. Guys, if you never worked before, even if you worked before, worked with Illustrator 20 years, spend some time if necessary. Don't rush. Nobody running after you. Spend some time, take some time to create something in a way you like, because I heard a lot from you guys that you are rushing and you wish you have more time to create something more detailed and in a different way. So guys, spend some time. So this is our top part of our cup. Now guys, we can add more details to this part of our cup. We can use mesh tool or gradient tool. It's up to you. I will switch to gradient tool just like this. And where is my gradient? In what I will do right now, guys, in gradient panel, I will change angle to 90 degrees just like that. And here I will specify color. It will be a little bit gray. And second color stop will be white, just like that. Now, guys, as you can see, we have nice smooth transition between two colors, and our cup is more like 3D cup, not 2D cup. And I will lock my layer. Yes, guys, I will lock my layer just in case. I advise you to do the same. I will create new empty layer. I will pick color out of my main cup color. I will switch to curvature tool, and I will create my cup handle just like this. Again, guys, you can use your imagination, or you can use a reference image. It's up to you. Yes, guys, and don't try to create a perfect shape in one click. As you can see, I don't worry is my shape is not in the way I want it. I will fix everything later on using same curvature tool. Most important, just create a simple outline of subject you're working on, just like that. Look at this, and drag down. Double click to create a straight curvature, a straight line between two curvature points. Happy to hear this. Thank you. Now, guys, we have basic shape. What we need to do, we need to adjust it. We need to make it more natural and more beautiful. So what I will do, without switching to any other tool, I will click on this straight line between two curvature points, and I will add extra curvature point. Now this curvature point is highlighted, and because this curvature point is highlighted, I can drag it out to create kind of arch line between two curvature points, just like this. I will highlight this curvature point, and I will drag it a little bit up. Same with this curvature point. As you notice, guys, if I would like to modify some specific curvature point, first I will need to highlight it. After I highlighted it, I can do anything I like. Even I can delete it. Example, I will highlight this curvature point and I will simply click delete key because I don't need this curvature point. I will highlight this one and I will move it slightly up, just like this. And again, I will continue adjusting my curvature points to the point where I will say, yes, I'm happy with this shape. Example, like right now, and I will lock this shape. Just like that. Guys, this is basic coffee cup. We can add a coffee inside our coffee cup and we will do it right now. I will create a new empty layer just like that. I will switch back to ellipse tool and I will use a brown color, maybe something like this, yes, for my coffee. And using this shape, I will create basic shape, and again, I can adjust it in the way I like, and I like it as it is right now. Maybe a little bit work on the side will help. I will switch to curvature point, curvature pen, curvature tool, and I will adjust my shape just like this. Look at this. Now we have coffee, but as any other object, our coffee is supposed to have different shades, different highlights, different shadows. And in Illustrator, guys, we can do create many different effects. Everything is up to you. As I said many times today, this tutorial is for beginners. So, my beginners, we can create a coffee layer with all transition in easiest way. I will switch while my ellipse tool is highlighted. I will switch to gradient tool, and what I will do, guys, I will specify gradient tool. I will apply radial gradient just like that, and I will change color stops. First color stop will be first dark shade of brown, and in the middle second color stop will be a little bit darker, just lighter, I'm sorry, just like that. If I would like to add extra color stop, I can do it as well. Simply click on any color stop, move it in the middle, and I can adjust color just like that. And now we make everything more smooth. Again, guys, everything is up to you. It's your creation, it's your art. And again, you can control everything directly from the canvas or from the gradient panel. It's up to you. Be honest with you, I don't like middle gradient, so I will click on it and I will delete it. I like my coffee in a way I have it right now. Yes, guys, what I will do right now, I will lock my layer. Look at this. Now let's talk about our cup. We have very beautiful color, and this color is our starting point. Now we will add shadows and highlights. And again, guys, it's a tutorial for beginners. First of all, I will pick color from my base coffee cup layer, just like that. And I will add this color to my swatches, just like that, and I will rename it to the cup, just like that, cup color. And I will click OK. Now I have this swatch in here. It's highlighted, as you can see. Let me show to you. See, cup color. Now, I will create a new empty layer on top of my cup layer, just like that. I will switch, yes guys, I will switch back to curvature tool, and I will add a basic shape. basic shadow. This shadow will help me to create a value. Value is very important in any art, digital or traditional, because value creates shapes. Just like that, maybe double click. And double click to create straight point, just like that. Now guys, as I said a few seconds ago, because I'm working with curvature tool, I don't have to switch to any other tool to adjust my shape. I can adjust my shape using same curvature tool. And now I will change color for darker shade of a red color, just like that. Guys, you can add a transition between our shadow layer color and our base cup color. It's up to you. But what I would like to do, I would like just to bring down opacity of this layer. Again, guys, everything is up to you. What I will do, I will bring down opacity of this shape slightly, guys, not too much. Look at this. Let me switch. Now we have shadow layer, and if you made any mistake like I did right now, I will be back to my shadow layer. I will switch back to curvature tool, and I will add extra point, and I will adjust my shadow layer just like this. Nothing is too complicated, right guys? Everything is super easy. Don't make your creative life more difficult than it's supposed to be. It's not difficult at all. What is difficult is our mind. We always telling to ourselves that it's not the way I want it, I can do better, it's not good enough. Guys, it's good enough. Just create your art. If you don't like something, next time you will create in a way you like. So just create. Now I will zoom in my document. I will create a new empty layer using same curvature tool. I will add a little bit shadows around here. Guys, you can create more or less details. It's up to you. Again, I'm repeating myself, but it's your creation, it's your art. Double click because I would like to create straight point between this curvature point and another one, just like that. Double click and just like this. What I would like to do right now, I would like to bring down opacity of this shadow layer, and yes, you're right, I will lock this layer. I will create a new empty layer again, just like that, and I will add a little bit more details on cup's handle, just like that. And another question I'm always having from my beginners, guys, you always ask me how many curvature points are enough, or can I have too many, or not enough. Guys, if you just started, don't worry about your how many curvature points you have. Try to create a shape in the way you like, and after that you can adjust your curvature point. Example, I can select this one and I will delete this one because I don't need this. And again, I will bring down opacity of this layer, just like that. And yes, guys, I will lock this layer. Now let's add a little bit highlight. I will create new empty layer. I will switch to darker shade of red color, or almost white color, I'm sorry. And I will add a few highlights. Guys, remember, each subject reflects everything around it. Double click because I need straight line. Each subject reflects everything around it. If you would like to create completely, absolutely photorealistic image, you should add as much details as you can. You can add a reflection, you can add some object inside this reflection, you can create a super detailed illustration. It's up to you. This is my first highlight. I will create a new empty layer and I will add a few highlights around here. Guys, highlight and shadows shaping out our subject. So create highlights and create shadows next to each other. Thank you, Ryan. Yes. Curvature point is super helpful tool. Yes, I love it. Yeah, it's much quicker. So using same curvature point, I will adjust my shape, double click to create straight line, just like that. Now I will add another curvature point and I will move this point somewhere to the top, just like that. And again, guys, yes, we can bring down opacity of this layer and I will lock this layer. You are right. This is our basic cup. Guys, you can add more or less detail. One second, I will add more highlights. I have created a new empty layer. I will switch back to curvature tool and I will add one highlight around here. It's important. Double click and I will adjust this highlight in the way I like and double click. Perfect. Now I'm happy. Look at this. Yes, I'm happy. What else we can add? We can add a little bit more highlight to our coffee. I will highlight top layer. It's our coffee layer. I will create a new empty layer and using same curvature tool with a white color, I will add a few splashes of highlight. Double click, just like that, and I will adjust this shape in the way I like. Maybe something like this. And yes, guys, we can add a blur effect. We can add different transitions between different colors. It's up to you. Again, today everything for beginners. And even if you work with Illustrator many years, maybe you will learn something today. So I will lock this layer, and this is our coffee cup. Definitely we need to add some steam effect and we need to add background. Let's add steam effect. I will create let's add background layer first. I will create a new empty layer below all layers. Let's do like this. I made a mistake, so let's undo it. I will highlight this layer and I will move it under. I don't know why I can't move it now. I know why, because it's live. No, I did it. So, and I will switch to a rectangle tool and I will use today, which color? I will use a yellow color. I love yellow color, guys. Sorry if it's too bright for you. And I will create simple background, just like this. Now we will add surface our cup stands on. Hi Terry. I will create a new empty layer above my background layer. I will switch to curvature pen tool. Right. Curvature tool. And I will use, let's see what color I will use. You know what? I will use gray color just to add more, just to bring everything in harmony. And using my curvature tool, I will create simple surface our cup stands on. Double click because I want to create straight line between two curvature points, just like that and just like that. Double. And now I can adjust it. Perfect. To make your illustration more interesting, you can add some unexpected twist to your illustration. Example, I could create straight line, straight table or desk, but I decided to create kind of angled surface just to make my illustration more interesting. I will lock my layer, I will create new empty layer, and now guys, I will add shadows. I will switch back to ellipse tool with darker shade of our gray color we just used, and I will create this basic shape. Switching back to curvature tool, I can adjust my shadow just like this. And again guys, you can add a transition, you can add blur effect, it's up to you. Maybe because I'm a photographer, I don't know, I love creating my digital art in more artifact. I personally, I never create anything photorealistic, because if I want to create something photorealistic, I will take my camera and I will take pictures in my studio or anywhere else. And now what I will do, I will bring down opacity of this layer. Now guys, remember that area directly, the shadow directly under your subject is darkest area in your image, and you need to add a darkest shadow. You need to apply darkest shadow to that area. I'm not a fan of black color, you know that. If I would like to use a black color, I will use darker shade of blue or a violet color. It's up to you. Using same shape tool, I will create this simple shape just like that. And yes, I will switch back to curvature tool, and I will adjust my shadow just like that, and I will lock this layer. Now guys, let's talk about our stem. I will highlight my top layer just like that. I will create a new empty layer. I will switch to curvature tool with white color, and I will add simple stem just like that. And again guys, you notice I don't care about my shape, because when I will close my shape, I can adjust anything using same curvature tool. And I will delete this point because I don't need this point. Look at this. I can bring down opacity of this layer slightly. And now I will create new empty layer, and I will add a second stem. Smaller one. Just like that. Maybe I will delete this curvature point. Let's see what I will do. Just like this. Yes, I like it. And again, I will bring down opacity of this layer. And I will lock my layer. Guys, and that's it. Look at this. We spent 29 minutes and we have created this beautiful morning cup of coffee from scratch in Adobe Illustrator. I hope guys, if you never worked with Illustrator before, after this stream you will start working with Illustrator and you will create something beautiful. Beautiful for you. If it's beautiful for you, it's beautiful for everybody else. Believe me, don't think that your art is not good enough. It's always good enough and more than that. Just create, guys. Every day create something. Create in Illustrator, in Photoshop, in Dimension, in Lightroom, in Fresco. Just create. So guys, this is what I wanted to share with you today. Hope you liked this stream. Thank you, Andrea. Thank you so much for all your support. And Andrea, on the Friday, we will stream about Wacom setting. So join us on Friday, same 9 a.m. So guys, thank you so much. Thank you so much for all your support. I appreciate it more than you think. Again, if you want to learn something, if you want some specific tutorial, just let me know and I will do it for you. Thank you guys. Create something today, share your creation with me on Twitter. Post your creation on Twitter and tag me in your creations. I will be more than happy to see what you will create today. Thank you guys. Thank you so much and I will see you tomorrow. Thank you. Bye.